Task 2. Listen to 3 extracts and choose the 6 sentences which are correct according to what you hear. Write the corresponding number in the white boxes provided and on the separate answer sheet. Do not mark more than 6 statements. Sentence 0 is given as an example. Now you have 1 minute to read sentences 1 to 12.
It's incredibly important to make someone feel they can learn a language. I was learning even 15 years ago. The teacher gave back homework with red pen all over it, covered in red pen, and we were very demotivated. I even remember when I applied for university to study French, I had to write an essay as part of the application, and my teacher gave that back to me with red pen all over it, and I felt terrible, really humiliated. He told me, "You think you're good at French? You're not. Look at this." And I felt horrible.
Yeah, no encouragement.
Not at all, no. And I completely agree that it's very important for us as language teachers to give students that feeling that they can learn, because I believe everyone can. And the main reason why people don't succeed is because they're made to feel that they can't by teachers who are doing what I consider the wrong thing. So yes, I think that's a huge part of our job, and everyone can learn to be very good at English or any other language.
You mentioned Hungarian. Tell me about that.
As I said, my original plan was to study French and Russian at university. In the end, I decided to study Russian with Hungarian, mainly because Hungarian's very difficult and it's considered a big challenge. So when I went for my interview, they said, you can study Russian and, for example, Romanian, which will be very easy for you having studied French, or Czech, which is very close to Russian, or Polish, which is close to Russian, or Hungarian, which is not close to anything that you speak at the moment, which is very difficult and nobody really wants to learn it. And I said, I'll have Hungarian, please. That sounds like fun. I like a challenge.
Have you been to Hungary?
I have. I studied there as part of my university degree, 6 months, and I lived there for 2 years. After I graduated, I worked in a small town as a language teacher and loved it, absolutely loved it.
Can I just finish then, Philippa, with asking you, do you have any top tips for learners of English who might be listening to us now? Do you have any particular strategy or advice that you would give people?
I think 2. The first one goes back to what we were saying before. You must believe that you can do it, because everybody can. So have confidence, have faith in yourself. And the second thing is very easy to do if you try, and that is to make English a part of everything in your everyday life. If you listen to the radio and you normally do that in Arabic, change to an English radio station, listen to it in English.
And if you're in Spain and listening to a Spanish radio,
exactly.
Turn to the English radio.
Exactly. Do the same with magazines, with DVDs, with chatting to your friends. Do everything you possibly can in English, and then you'll change your environment into an English language speaking one, and that is, I think, the way to succeed.